A lot of people like to say that all the world is a stage. Do you truly understand what that implies? There is so much emphasis being placed on people, places, and things when the real emphasis should be placed on decoding what everything means, which is what I do on this channel. It is not about a political party. It's not about what side you fall on. It's not about any of that. What you're talking about is shadow government, okay? And the people behind the scenes who are actually running the show, because people like to say that also that, oh, they're just figureheads or puppets. Well, look at it as if you were looking at an actual play and you had characters that were developed, and these characters were chosen and they were given names and they were given a role in the script and they were given their birthdays and their origin stories and everything. This is exactly what you're looking at. So if you're paying attention to the scripting and you understand the crux of the story as I have explained on this channel, then you can go through the script and look at them for what they are, what their names mean, what their birthdays mean, when they come into popular media. What is the underlying message that's being conveyed? This is not about a person passing away. This is about events, because all of the incidents within the news media are trigger events that tell you where we are in the scripting. And once you can figure out the script, which I have an entire series breaking that down called Matrix Decoding 101, okay, and it's very extensive where I show you the numerical patterns. I tell you what's at the crux of the story, which is the two witnesses of Revelations 11, and how that all plays into the reset and the great solar flash depicted as the red Kachina, blue Kachina prophecy. So the bottom line here, we are talking about the great reset. And we're talking about all the underlying mechanisms that happen, which is the two witnesses coming together, giving birth to the man child coming into the realm, resetting the earth, and us going into this great solar flash. You clearing your light body, whether you're able to do that depends on your frequency and whether you are clear in order for you to be able to withstand the absorption of this solar flash and survive beyond it via your light body. Okay, so all of this stuff that's going on in the media deserves an even deeper dive than just the surface of, I don't like this person, I don't like that person. I don't have any feelings towards an actor. It's like looking at a movie and saying, I just don't like this person. Samuel L. Jackson played a very good and convincing character in Django, but that doesn't mean that I hate Samuel L. Jackson, okay? He is just a great actor, okay? So if you understand that the world is a stage and you understand that all of these events are scripted events that lead to a much larger event, and you understand the underlying story, then you will spend most of your time not worrying necessarily about this person missing. Yes, this is a big, huge, and I'm not going to lie, this is a cannonball sized clue in terms of where we are on the back end of the secret part of the storyline. Okay, it is huge. However, it is not just about that. This particular event that everyone is waiting on with bated breath is a signal for a much larger looming story, okay? And this disappearing act means that we are extremely close. This is a big deal, and it's a signal to trigger your minds into a space that a bunch of events are going to start happening. Now, what are these events and how are they going to play out? That is a matter of decoding and understanding what it is that I'm saying. We are headed into a space where the only two people, as far as the Democrat Republican dynamic, will be the duality of the two witnesses, and this will be a theocratic, meaning that they are appointed by the Most High and they have supreme governance and understanding of the nature of the way that this reset is supposed to go, and they will begin their ministry of teaching how all of this is going to go down. So, what you're seeing is the change of the guard and the transition of power to get people ready in order for them to accept that this is getting ready to happen. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this message, and per usual, please like, share, and subscribe, and put a comment down in the comments just to let me know what you think of this content overall. Keep shining bright. Peace, love, and light.